For 1WRESTLING.com, the voice of choice here with the cast of 1WRESTLING.com radio, King Magnus, AC Smooth. This is the hottest tag team in wrestling history. And ladies and gentlemen, we talk on the show all the time about passion being lost in professional wrestling. And I got a chance to talk to Mando Guerrero about the very same thing. And I'm going to show you that interview in just a minute. But gentlemen, passion in professional wrestling, the art of combat, somewhere along the way, we lost it.
Absolutely. I have to agree with the voice of choice on this one. Wrestling today doesn't have that feel like there are two guys that are really want to get each other or get at each other. And that's what's missing from wrestling today. I want to see somebody that looks like he wants to tear the other guy apart, and I want to believe it. And that's what's missing from wrestling today. Hopefully it can come back real soon.
Albert, I don't believe that it's ever going to happen again. I feel like I'm lost. I'm like a child without a mother in a big store. I feel like it's over.
The problem we have today is that everybody's focusing on high spots. Everybody's focusing on how high they can fly and for how long. And until we start focusing on the fact that we got to create heat between each other and not height, and maybe one day we'll get back to that.
You know, Mando Guerrero had this robe on. It was a robe that was in his family, and he brought it to WrestleReunion, right? And you can check out WrestleReunion.com, by the way. WrestleReunion coming back next year to Los Angeles, California. But he brought it to WrestleReunion. He cut a promo on a robe. A robe. People can't do that anymore. People need a script. That's what happens today. And King Magnus, I don't feel it. I don't feel like they really want to wrestle each other when they get in the ring. It's boring.
Listen, you're absolutely right, and you're not alone, because we all agree. And Albert made a good point.
I feel like I should be on the contrary, though.
No, I know.
I love wrestling today.
Wrestling is great. Okay, we all love wrestling, but Albert made a good point. Too many high spots is one super counter after the next. And you know what? That means absolutely nothing unless you have some real contention between two guys. And that's what's missing from wrestling today.
Albert?
The problem is that we don't have one ultimate finish. We have more than one ultimate finish. We have a finisher, somebody kicks out, he does his finisher, somebody kicks out. We don't have that ultimate climax to the end of the match anymore. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's very, very sad. It's unbelievably sad. I wish I could cry right here on the air, but I'm not going to do it. But I want you to take a look at Mando Guerrero talking about the exact same thing for 1WRESTLING.com, King Magnus, AC Smooth, 1WRESTLING.com radio every Wednesday, 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 Pacific, 1WRESTLINGradio.com, 1360 WNJC in Philadelphia. I'm the voice of choice. Watch the video. For 1WRESTLING.com, the voice of choice here, Mando Guerrero, here at WrestleReunion, Los Angeles, California. There's no better place to be than right here today. Mondo, what are you wearing?
This is an original, made in 1937 by my father. He wore it, and he had about 5 other ones that have left us already, but this is one that's alive, and it's beautiful. If you look at it, it's crushed velvet, brown. Inside it's got this apple green. It's just a beautiful robe, and this is what we're doing here today.
You're selling the robe.
No, I'm not selling the robe. I'm selling the feel of the robe. Get a little closer because I want you to see my eyes. I want you to see my face. This is the passion. What you guys enjoyed out there of all the Guerreros, all the years, the last one being Eddie Guerrero, nobody can deny the performance that my brother did. It's been the pleasure of my life to be a professional wrestler. I am 60 years old, and I've been a wrestler for 60 years. I was born and raised in it, and now I'm trying to sell this feeling to the people. Just before we go into the ring, we have to convert ourselves into this character. We have to convert ourselves into going in the ring and accepting punishment. How do we do that? Part of it is inside this rope, and that's what I'm telling right now. I get guys, I put them on it. They take pictures. It's good for Twitter. It's good for Facebook. It's even good for any type of publicity you want to do. It is a rope. It is a magic rope. It is the rope for real. The for real professional wrestling feeling. Thank you.
Mondo, you just real quick, you just went on and on, just out of your brain. Now, to me, what's wrong with wrestling today is it's too scripted. It's too there's not that off the cuff feeling anymore.
What happened is that the World Wrestling Federation, Entertainment, Vince McMahon gave the people what they were been saying all along. It's fake. It's a put on. It's this and that, and he's making billions. But you guys are missing out on the passion, the real passion. That's what good shows about this. You got boys here that come and they make their life being professional wrestlers and putting themselves out on the line every night with these feelings that I'm trying to tell you, okay? The new boys are guys that work out in a weightlifting gym, then in a wrestling 2-3 week school, and then they put them right into the ring, and they are mechanical. They don't wrestle with what's inside. They don't bring it out that way. And we also used to come in with our own feeling of characters. What the new organizations do is they have their characters and they bring a body and put it into that character, which they lack the passion. That's what they only do mechanical things. They don't do things from the heart. They don't do things from the mind. They don't have no imagination. They are like mechanical people. And that is what's wrong. That's my honest opinion. You can take that and tell any old promoter, new promoter, that I said so.
Well put. Couldn't say it any better. For OneWrestling.com, Mando Guerrero, the voice of choice. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.